I don't think I've ever stood still in a place for 11 hours in my life, let alone standing still with a samurai sword, a katana mind you, facing off against SWAT team members, just standing there. This was a story I went over the other day on stream, and I respect your time, so here's the story. This happened a long time ago, in the 90s. This is some guy. All right, let me stop the music. And I've never heard about this. It's so interesting.
Seattle, Washington. An explosive standoff begins when a man
Is that a Humvee? All this to stop one weeb.
brandishes a samurai sword on a downtown sidewalk. A friend of the man confirms authorities' worst fears.
Yeah, he knows how to use the sword.
Oh yeah, watch out. He knows how to use it. So this whole thing, they don't even mention if he actually attacked someone. I think all he did was just stand there. And that was enough to pose a threat, because it is a dangerous weapon. It's like someone just swinging around an AK-47 in public. It is dangerous. Yeah, he knows how to use a sword. What? This line is crazy. They confirmed their worst fears. He knows.
Worst fears.
Yeah, he knows how to use the sword.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Oh my god, he's getting demands with a
Everything's about
samurai
talking to
sword.
people. When we go to the scene, that's the first thing we want to do. Because anytime we arrive at the scene, we want a peaceful resolution.
But the suspect is unresponsive.
Never once did this individual talk to us. On occasion, he would shout out some things about Apollo and Satan and things like that.
So basically, he's the equivalent of those guys on campus that shout like, "Oh, the world is ending. You need to fight for your rights." All types of religious crazy stuff. That's the modern day equivalent of what this is. Except he has a samurai sword. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Eager to avoid bloodshed, they load their guns with special bean bags that strike with the same impact as a heavyweight boxer's punch. They're designed to halt, but not harm suspects.
The beanbag projectile is a
Wait, did they shoot already?
target-specific,
He's like defending
less
himself.
lethal type of ammunition. It's a 2-inch square canvas bag filled with lead shot.
Suddenly, the man advances toward the crowd. Unable to convince him to stop, police fire the beanbags. The suspect retreats, but he endures round after round and shows no sign of surrender.
He's getting it.
Have you ever seen anyone
He's getting his
familiar?
stance. He's trying to parry the beanbags. What the fuck? He's about to. Wait, going into this, I thought this was gonna be something super fucking serious. He's trying to parry the beanbags.
Have you ever seen anyone this resilient?
I haven't. In 3 decades of police work, I haven't.
As night falls, the man still refuses
He's
to
here all
relinquish his
day.
razor-sharp sword. 8 hours have passed, and police must try to disarm him another way.
Oh, they gassed him.
The man lays
Holy
down
shit.
to protect his face.
Chemical agents, or tear gas, makes the suspect very uncomfortable. Burns his eyes, it burns his skin, and it makes it difficult for him to breathe. And in some cases, makes him lose the will to fight.
All that because this guy has a samurai sword and is just standing there. It is kind of
But the man
dangerous though.
shakes
Those
off
things
the
are
tear
sharp.
gas with almost superhuman strength, never releasing his weapon. The SWAT team has one final option: use fire hoses to remove his sword. The jets of water pack the force of a
Police use hydro pump. Is it effective?
hurricane wind. Then, in a highly orchestrated maneuver, police pin the suspect down with a ladder, pole, and riot shield.
Holy sh! What the? Oh no! This is classic Chinese rock paper Fire Emblem rock paper scissors. Swords lose the spears. Bows beat spears, but bows also beat swords. And then Genghis Khan took over all of Asia. Okay, never mind. This isn't like Fire Emblem at all. But the spear, a long-range weapon, is how you disarm a sword. In ancient Chinese combat, according to my father, a spear will beat a sword almost every time. A sword just doesn't have the range. It's like, it's wuxia
11 hours
fantasy.
after
A
the
spear is just
standoff
better.
began, the SWAT team finally disarms the suspect.
Those guys went
Oh, they took
down
his sword.
by the book, exactly what they were supposed to do. They finally mobilized the sword and then got on top of him with a shield.
they poked his sword. That's
The
crazy.
custody was like textbook.
The man is taken to a waiting ambulance. Remarkably, no one is injured, including the suspect.
This is
Town
Rurouni Kenshin. This is the plot of Rurouni Kenshin.
No. A sword is a weapon.
That part gets me every time. Holy, that's crazy. I need every
Armed with a
POV
sword,
of this.
a mentally ill man starts an 11-hour standoff with police.
All right, boys. Being a weeb is mentally ill back in the 1990s. I need
Without a
every angle of
fight.
this guy.
Of Satan, he talked about his brothers in Russia and China, but he never really engaged
Is
the
that-
negotiators.
Yo, it's Wesley
The spectac-
Snipes' brother, dude. He's mad he didn't get the role.
Skull draws a crowd of onlookers and captures the attention of local news stations.
Dude, you know he's thinking, I'm so badass right now. This is my moment. I'm the protagonist. I'm the main character. No one's gonna stop me. Oh my god, how'd you get his audition?
They record Allison brandishing
That's
his
good,
sword
man. That's
with
good.
no,
See, we
but
didn't get this in the
nothing
last
deters
video.
him. After 11 hours, the police try one more approach.
Oh, dude, the
They
hose
use
gets
a
him
fire
every
hose to
time.
spray Allison with cold
Well, the
water,
only time.
hoping that he will lose his grip
Oh
on
my
the
god,
sword.
he's trying to parry the water with his blade. This man is trained. This man is trained. This is not some amateur move. They didn't imagine back in the day. They had special like beanbag things. They said they had beanbag cannons. Not to mention, like katanas are not light, right? They're pretty heavy. They're made out of metal. So to hold that for like what 10 hours and still have the strength to like grip it, like it's crazy. This story is insane.
Pressure up, full blast. Allison loses his balance and falls to the ground.
No, there goes my hero.
Police officers use a ladder to subdue him.
Oh,
then
no, the
pry
ladder.
sword from his hand.
This POV is even crazier than the last one.
After the he is
God
not
damn.
charged with a crime.
That's the funniest part to me. He wasn't trying. He's just a guy. There's no crime here. There's no crime. You're free to go, sir. Oh god, I want this POV. What is this?
A deranged man wields a samurai sword and holds a street corner hostage.
I feel like it gets funnier every new POV we get of this. Because they call it something different. They're like, this is a hostage situation. He's holding the street hostage. Just the corner. There's no physical person is being held hostage. He's holding a location hostage because he's just standing there with a samurai sword.
Police are on high alert as the man expertly brandishes his weapon.
I can't take this seriously. Like they're, oh my god, whoever the news anchor is, like he got paid. All right, like he is holding his composure. He's delivering this in the most serious voice. A man is brandishing this. I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
Prepared to kill the invisible demons who haunt him.
I forgot about the demons and the voices. Yeah, well, also this is SWAT. This isn't cops. Like this is SWAT team, so they have measures. They're well trained for this. I think the problem nowadays is a lot of confrontations are handled by people that shouldn't handle confrontations. A lot of police officers aren't equipped to handle this type of situation. So calling in experts, that's what they are. SWAT is experts. They handle wild ass fucking situations like this. I like how his
Behavior
sheath is
becomes more
equipped to his
erratic and
bag.
finally sets in.
Yo, I can't
More
wait for the
serious
Blade movie,
measures
yo.
are
It's
underway.
looking good. The ladder gets me every time, man. He's just like, ah, ah, ah.
Police make certain he doesn't come back fighting. and
The
kill
ladder.
against the wall
Oh,
of the
my
ladder.
worst enemy, the ladder.
Success.
Oh, it's better the third
and not
time,
a bullet
dude.
is fired.
Dude, the way he's holding, like, you guys see the sword? It's crazy. Yo, you want to check it out? The Seattle Samurai. What happened? Okay, this story is a lot more serious than I thought. I thought it was just some weeb standing on the middle of the street with a samurai sword, and then they're like, he's a fucking threat. After 11 hours, which traffic... Dude, he was there for 11 hours. He stood his ground for 11 hours holding a samurai sword. He got pelted by beanbags. He got shot with gas. And then they finally hosed him down, and that was the way to go. That's crazy. Tony Allison, 41. Can I get a close-up shot of his face? Okay, this doesn't help. there's the dude. Oh my god, this is a crazy story. Some business owner, dude. It's just it took that long. He had a lot of HP, and the non-lethal measures they did, it wasn't good DPS. The guy just tanked it all. He had lost more than $1,000 and was sued the police. That's I forget that it does impact people. So the store owner that owned the store right in front of the samurai was like, "Oh, I lost $1,000. That what? That's your whole day, dude. There's nothing else left. You get breakfast. There's a samurai, and then it's time to go to bed." My man's got put back into the mental hospital. So he escaped. He heard voices. And then he said, "You know what? I'm just gonna use a samurai sword to fight the voices." And then, you know, that's the end of that. Oh my god.